question from GATE 2022, and the question is, the transfer function of a real system h of s is given as h of s is equals to as plus b divided by s square plus cs plus d, where a, b, c, d are the positive constants. This system cannot operate as, and the options are low pass filter, high pass filter, band pass filter and integrator. Now here the system is given, that is h of s, and we have to find out whether this system cannot operate. From these options, what will be the correct options? So for that, let us see what do we mean by first the low pass filter. What do we mean by the low pass filter? When we are passing or when we are using this low pass filter, that means here the output of the system must be the finite. That means it shows the finite gain at very low frequency, and at high frequency it will be showing 0. When we are seeing the high pass filter, in high pass filter the system should show the finite gain at the high frequency, and at low frequency it will be showing 0. When we are saying about the integrator, that means the system should be in the form of k by s. And when we are saying about the band pass filter, in that case, the system should have the finite gain over the frequency band and 0 gain elsewhere. These are the conditions when we are seeing the system, and these are the options also. So from these options, let us find out. So it is easy to check first for the low pass filter and for the high pass filter. So first of all, check out for that. So here the given system is there, that is h of s, that is equals to as plus b divided by s square plus cs plus d. Now go for the low pass filter. For that we need the low frequency. What do we mean by the low frequency? Low frequency means the value of s is equals to 0. Now substitute the value of s is equals to 0 in this complete system. In that case, this value becomes 0, this 0 and this 0. So the remaining becomes b by d. So the output now here showing is, that is b by d, and this is nothing but the finite quantity. That means at the low frequency the system is showing the finite quantity. That means it will act, the system will be act as the low pass filter. Now go for the second, for the high pass. For high pass filter we need the high frequency. What is the value we have to put? That is s is equals to infinity. Now substitute the value of s is equals to infinity in this system. So we will get the value of the system is equals to 0. Now here you can see the output is coming as 0. It is not finite value. That means at high frequency the system will show the 0 output. That means the high frequency component will not pass. So this filter will not act as the high pass filter. So directly we can say that this system cannot operate as the high pass filter. Now don't go for the other options, because from these two only, here it is clarified that for the high frequency the system is showing the 0 output. That means the system will not pass through this filter, or the high frequency component will not pass through this system. So here the correct option will be the second option, that is the B option, high pass filter.